let's see if this works this time. So I've got a black image right here. Go away, Missy. I got a black image right here. Um, One way that I've learned how to do it, which is actually really cool if you ask me. So I click on the image. Now on Windows, what you want to do is you want to invert the colors. So in order to do that, you can hit Control I. Colors are inverted. Then you go up to Pixel, you go to Filters, you go to Colors, and then you go to Erase White Paper. So anything on the image that's white now is going to get erased. Now that it's all erased, you go back to Control I and invert the colors again. Now what you have left is a design with literally no black. And the way you can test that out is by having a black rectangle in the background. Click on it, and there you go. Now, here's another way that you can do it, but this way is a little bit different where you can actually paint in details if you need to. So, this is artwork that was from somebody in the group chat wanted me to redo it for them. So I did it the best that I could. But what you're doing though, delete that. I said delete, not duplicate. What you're doing though, so I have both of these photos in here. You need, okay, so we'll start over. You need your main photo. What you need to do then is go to click on the right click on the photo. You need to rasterize it. Make sure it's a rasterized image. Then you need to duplicate it. So we want to create a copy. Now you have two layers on the right hand side. Now what you can do is click off one of them so you don't see both layers. So now if I unclick this one, you only see the one, right? So now what you want to do is you want to have that layer selected, and then you want to hit Alt, and then you want to come down to this area right here on the right where it says Mask Layer. So you hold Alt and then click on Mask Layer. Now you'll see a layer got added to that. So now what you do is you open up that drop down. Now you're on the mask layer. So in order for this to work, you have to be on mask. Now what you want to do is you want to go to your paintbrush right here. Click on that. Now in order to make this bigger or smaller, you use the bracket keys that's next to your P, and you can make them smaller or bigger. Now what you're going to do though, if you're clicking on the image itself, you're not going to see anything. If you click on the mask, what that's going to do is it's going to show the picture behind it. Now, in order for this to work, your color has to be white. Anything that's black is actually getting rid of the design. So if your color is white, you can paint back the design. And if it's too much, you can go back to black and you can erase the design. So for this one, for example, if I want to go back to white, I have my mask layer. We're just going to do a really rough outline here of these pictures. Just real quick, and I'll hide the black again here in a minute. Because remember, that black is from the picture originally. So we want to get rid of that, but we want to keep the detail in the pictures. Let's just say we want to. So now what I can do is I go back to black to get rid of it. I'll make this smaller. So now I can just trim this. Just get rid of all the black. And obviously we're not trying to be perfect right now. We're just demonstrating. Get rid of all this. Okay. So now technically all the black is gone. We wanted to keep the pictures. So now what we want to do is this is done. We want to turn this part off right now. So close this picture off, click on the other picture and turn it on. Now what we want to do is we want to do the same thing we did with the dog. So we click on it, make sure we have this picture selected, Control I to invert the colors, pixel, filters, colors, erase white paper, and then Control I again to re-invert it. Now you have these here still. You still have these images here, but they're blurry. Now what you can do is turn on your other layer and they're super vivid, they're super, everything's there. And if there's any detail in them that you needed, you have it. Now what you can do is you can select both of them, you can group it if you needed to, and then for whatever reason, if you're done, if you don't want to have this broken down anymore, you can take this, rasterize and trim, and it will make it one picture so you can't mess up layers, you can't forget anything. Then you can export it how you normally would. So there's a couple different ways for you.